Ba-da-ba-doo. Oh my god, so many messages. Here we go. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. Copy link. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Probably should I leave the charged in? I'm gonna keep it charged. Oh my god, but the cord. Okay, it's all stuck. Okay, jeez, y'all. It's been a day. I can say that for sure. What's up, cast form? We're gonna give everybody a second here. I haven't even posted it in other chats yet to say that we're, live. Sorry about the wait. I've just had a very busy day today, so that's what's going on there. I've been waiting for it all week. Oh, cast form, that's so sweet. I know you're like super ready to watch this, so again, I'm really sorry it took me a little bit of time. But we're here now. We're rolling up the sleeves. Once we get a couple more people, we will start. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Can you hear the audio now? My favorite dating sim this is. Yes. Come on, let me please copy this text. Oh my god, I hate this iPad. My phone died. I made a little video and everything, guys. I was super ready to promote this, and then my meeting happened and I was like, okay, but my phone died right before it. So I was like, okay, everything's going great today. So today is one of those days, I guess. So whatever. What do you do, right? So I'm not going to promote on everything. I'm just promoting on some Discords real quick. And then we'll get started. So again, apologies. Life happens, right? All right. Do I even have my water? Okay, I do, thank God. I was like, Okay, almost done. Okay, I think I'm done. That's YouTube. I want Twitch. Come on, Twitch, I believe in you. I'm going to be mostly looking at Twitch for you know, or sorry, bleh, looking at my iPad that's right here for text today. So if you see me looking down, that's what's going on there. Otherwise, I think we are ready to get started. I mean, I gave people some time, so let's just get right into it, y'all. Oh God, I have so many of them. I guess 931 is the one we want. I think it's this one. This is where we stopped. So last episode, we started the game. We met all the girls. We joined the club, and then we had to write a poem. So I tried my best to pick words that I thought Monica would like, but on the little, like, I don't know, I have not looked up anything about this game, but I did notice that when we were writing the little, like, words, right, like I was picking from them, I could only see, like, 3 of the girls. I couldn't see Monica, so I'm not sure if maybe we can't romance Monica yet. I don't know, and nobody tell me, so we're gonna find out. So let's just continue on. I have been using voices. So let me know if you hate the voices in chat, in comments, if you're watching this back later, whatever. Because I can either stop the voices, change the voices. It's not like I'm doing much of a voice. I'm not a voice actor, so... hint, you can use the skip button. Okay. We're just going to start here, even if you already watched this before. Honestly, I don't remember. It's been a week since we recorded, so let's get into it. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. That's right, they had kind of a fight, right? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sam, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun! Sam is like, why did I join this? Like, what's going on here? It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? Well, Sam, I wonder what you're up to. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. So we might have had a weird day, but oh, it's time to write another poem. Were we told to write another poem? I don't even remember. Man, we're getting right into it today, y'all. All right. So I'm going to try to pick things I think Monica likes, even though she's not on screen, so I don't know. But we're just going to pick some things. Puppy, lucky, skipping, contamination, pleasure. Pleasure was a word last time. Embrace. Which ones do we think Monica would like? Pleasure. Embrace. I'm not good at this. I don't understand it. Well, whatever. I'm trying here. I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. I just clicked something I didn't mean to click. Sorry. I think I just on accident clicked that my mic's gonna be louder, and I don't want that to happen. Alright, is that better? Is that a little better? Yeah, you can see a little bit more of me now. Not that I'm sure you guys really want to, but anyway. Childhood. Existence. Kiss. Oh, who likes kiss? I'm doing kiss. Oh, she likes kiss. Rose. Oh, yeah, we've seen a lot of these words before. Fantasy. I don't know. Marriage. She would like marriage, right? I don't know. I think I just can't think about this too much, you know? Like, I think I'm thinking about it too much. Determination. Extraordinary. That's probably a Yuri one because it's a long word. I'm gonna have to remember these characters too, these characters' names. I don't even think I remember their names. So cast form's giving me some hints here. Cute words, Natsuki, bittersweet is Sayori, Yuri is mysterious. Sure, like I feel like I kind of like know them now, but like I know imagination is most likely gonna be Yuri because it's a long word, right? Then again, I don't know what some of these are, you know. Memories, forgive, heaven sent. Just do warm. Just do hope. Scars. Explode, giggle, atone. Oh God. Papa. Spinning. I don't know. I'm just going for it now, y'all. I'm just going for it. Sight. God, I really don't like that suicide is one of the words. I'm not a huge fan of that. Just as a reminder, if anything makes you uncomfortable and you're like, I'm not sure I can watch this game, feel free to peace out. I'm not going to be upset of you, of course. Let's do together. I like that word. I like socks. I like lipstick. I don't know. I don't know. Bouncy, electricity. Oh my God. Poof. What? I don't even know what that word means. Oh my God, I don't know what that one means either. Man, there's some SAT words here, y'all. Let me tell you guys, I took the SAT. I even took SAT like prep classes. I did horrible on the SAT. We don't even speak about it. Actually, I can't even remember what my score is. That's how bad I did. Sure. Okay, I guess we're done. Suicide. The word suicide is for Yuri. Jeez. Oh my God. I don't want to know why. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Is it only every week? I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sam. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being here in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh dear God. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Oh, I thought Sam meant like their actual purse. It's like you do not look in a lady's purse, y'all. That is like rule number 1. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. They were going to make me pay for it. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I could lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. How dare you giggle? I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening in or anything. It was just something in my book. Yeah, all right, girl. Yuri, tell Sam to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Are they about to get in a fight? Oh my god. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen very much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution? That's a weird way to say it. I was like, that's not the right word. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? What does that mean? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. It's true. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Jeez. Come on, give me credit for that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ah! Yeah! Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Man, that must have really hurt to get slapped in the face with. Sayori's too innocent, cast form, you say. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. All right. I'm thinking the same thing. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yeah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Wow, she's devious. I'll say that for right now. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. No! My one day to stream and she's not even here? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Oh, thank God she's here, y'all. Whew. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Oh, we were all fretting, girl. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Gotta look at the boy in the room, I guess. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of got lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. God, this girl, she knows how to do everything. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sam. Monica smiles sweetly. Look at that sweet smile. You can't say no to this girl. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. That sounds really weird if you don't have any context. Oh my god, I should have gotten more water. I might have to call on my boyfriend to help me out. Speaking of boyfriends, Sam, Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, you going with Sam to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, it was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay, ready, Sam? Let's go. Dang it, I want to go with Monica. Why couldn't I choose? I'm not a fan of so far how I don't get to choose a lot of things, but I know that I'm sure I will in the near future, hopefully. Where's my choices here? Castform says there's 4 acts in this game. Castform, no spoilers. You don't need to tell me too much, okay? We're along with the ride. We don't say too much because I don't want to be spoiled. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. That's kind of awkward that you can become in love with her, you know, whatever. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how I would make an event out of literature. Thought I had a burp. We're good. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. Ooh, that's horrible. Thanks, Castform. A performance of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Oh, that sounds kind of dull. Sam, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not gonna be just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summons joy? I don't know why I'm giving her this voice. For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just made it pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Sam, the classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more, so going on adventures with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Good deal. I don't want to romance her, though. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sarah pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sarah starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. All right, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Smack. We smacked our heads, probably. Yeah. Sarah bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She did not hit me. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Oh, they were in a closet. I was like, what? You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, here we go. We get a cute picture. Of course she fell like that with her legs. Like, you know, it's incredible. So it's actually really bad for you to sit like that. And it's such an anime thing, right? Wow, look at the crayons. They don't look dirty. Anybody think those crayons look dirty? Because they don't look dirty. Sarah slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead, even though we can't see it in this anime image. I guess my face is kind of covering it, but trust me, there's nothing there. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Sam, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Alright. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out to the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Apparently she's not doing a good job, though, because it's the same amount that we saw in the last picture. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand her the bottle of apple juice. Oh my god, I love apple juice, too. That actually looks really good. I know you guys can't really see it, but it looks very tasty. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Sam, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. You would rush over as quick as you could, and you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. What's up, Kyuchi? Welcome in. Sam, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. Don't call me that, girl. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Kyuchi, I'm great. How are you today? I'm sorry we are doing the stream a little bit late today. It's, I had a lot going on, like, right at the end of the day, so, you know how it goes. Also, I found out that I'm going out of town on Thursday, so we're definitely streaming tomorrow instead of Thursday. So there's that, too, but we'll talk about it at the end. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Sam, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's going to see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Look, I can't even see it, y'all. It's fine. It was like she never hit her head at all, right? Sayori hops to her feet. All right, she's on her feet. Ugh. Sorry, sniffles. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself, girl. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. And then he continues to rush her, even though he just said he didn't want to rush her. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead on the shelf. Well, anyway. You awkward. Were you able to find everything we need? Uh-huh. I have it right. Uh-huh. Sarah frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Sam. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on these posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. So, oh my god, we're gonna have to... Oh my god, Monica, we're doing her first, of course. I don't know if this matters, probably not. But we're going with Monica first. Hi again, Sam. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. All I'm doing is picking from a word bank, lady. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori. God, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I didn't really mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, all right. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. All right, she's probably got the exact same handwriting as last time, so this one's called Save Me. I know you can't really see under my text, but... The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... Can't say that word. Cacophony? Oh, that O is cut off. I don't know if you guys can tell. I can tell, and it's pissing me off. It's just like a little game bug. It's just me being silly and always seeing bugs in games. Of meaningless noise. I just interrupted the poem, but I don't even care. So apologies if you do. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. She writes her cues the same way I do. I do that little thing in them too. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem. of meaningless. The P is also cut off. Load me. Oh. So it was save me, and then it was load me at the end. I don't know. I don't really like that. That's making me a little nervous. Waiting for 2,000 points. All right, cast form. You'll get them. If you talk, you get more. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I'm kind of playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, even though they kind of are. So, she's being all suspicious right now. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. She's so cute. Oh my god. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. What the heck was that? That was really weird. Are you not going to question her a little bit more about that? Wait, should we take her advice? I'm going to take her advice. Hold up. How do I do that? How do I save? I'm taking her advice. I wonder if I had to do that or not. The least subtle fourth wall break I've ever seen. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out. All right, who should we read next? I'm going to do Yuri next. We can just kind of go up the line, I guess. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Sam. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Good, because I just picked from the same word bank again, girl. So, coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? She nods and timidly hands me her poem. Here we go. Oh, this is a long one. Oh, it's so long. Oh my god, girl. Can we make it a little shorter? Okay. I think I'm ready. It's called The Raccoon. You can't see, but it is. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Okay. The mood increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Number one, I told you guys last stream, I hate poetry. Number 2, I don't understand anything that's happening. So I'm sure a lot of you either obviously already know what's going on, or maybe you're following this a little bit better than I am, but these are just like words that I'm reading. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I want to say maybe in that poem, and don't answer. I know you want to. Don't answer what I'm saying. I want to say probably the raccoon is Sam, isn't it? Like, because she really wants Sam? And I'm gonna continue on. Won't be stuck on this for like the rest of the evening. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. Catsworm knows what's up. Alright. Keep it to yourself, my friend. I know you will, but I'm going to assume... I assume once I know what's going on, then... yeah. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Sam? Well, yeah, I guess I do. Probably manga reading. Probably reading some hentai. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. That's so sad. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yuri, that's really sad. You should be able to be open to anybody. Well, maybe not anybody, but feel free yourself to be open. All right, let's see if Natsuki wants to beat somebody up today. Oh God, I'm scared. Let's have no fights today, please, ladies. Also, I don't know if you heard, but it sounded like my voice was going, so we're gonna hope that it's okay for the next, like, hour and a half. Because obviously a lot of you know that I ran 3 streams this week and I have not taken a break from talking. One of them was 8 hours long, one of them was 6 hours long, one of them was 5 hours long. So we're gonna see how I go. I am gonna message my boyfriend real fast though and tell him if I can get more water. Ask him. Gosh, tell him. Give me more water! Alright. Hopefully he sees that. I hope he sees that. We're gonna find out. Let's keep going. Because we're out of water now, so... Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Whew. Huh? Whew. What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I will take as a win. And I'm getting the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? What? How am I hearing her thoughts? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, that kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Jesus. Ooh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like a letting go of a balloon. You could say we kind of take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. All right, I like her bubbly text. Let's go. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's not why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That was a funny one. Not bad, right? I like yesterday's better, to be fair. Or last Monday's. No, it was yesterday. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Was that the problem with the yesterday's poem? Remember how they were fighting? I'm trying to remember. Was it because it was too short? Nah, I don't think that was the issue. I think it was too, simple, right? Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it because I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Isn't that interesting that Yuri wrote about the same thing, technically? Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. I just said that. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her if she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people feel, or think, just not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. All right, last poem, guys. Last poem. Sam, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. Oh, she really likes mine because I keep giving so much of her little words. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, God, that's not what I wanted to convey. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Jeez. Wow, it's so loving when you call somebody idiot. It's so mean. I I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat her head. If you pat somebody's head, that does not mean that you're into them. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Maybe. Sarah starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Sam, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Didn't want to write it for you. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. Here we go, Sam. Let's go. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap? Did she snap the pencil? I broke my pencil. This freaking girl, you guys. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I was like, I thought she was going to hit her head on the desk. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. It's called bottles. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. What? Like the lid of a cookie jar. Oops, cookie. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, oh man, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What the heck does that mean? That was a weird one. Holy crap. Sayori, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. And it even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes me hard to be a pessimist. Okay. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems. All right, who's gonna fight now? Who's getting them boxing gloves out? Let's see. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can just put together anything good in just a couple days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has even been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. I don't blame her. She didn't, tell anybody, so... There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anybody until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all that takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I know you can do it. They fall silent. I mean, I don't blame them. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over it. All right. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Oh, Yuri is like, no. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. Yuri's like, F you. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. I'm the poor girl. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Oh God. Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. This girl is a girl after my own heart, y'all. This is exactly what I would do in this situation. I'd be like, y'all, I'm leading the charge here. Let's go. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. She begins reciting her poem. Oh, good. I don't have to read this, I guess. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. I almost burped. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the, whatever that word was. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa, Yuri, jeez. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around to each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joined me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. She's out. Get in her replacement, no. Okay, I guess I'm on next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagining you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Sam liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everybody. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Sam. It's not like I could compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sam lower everyone's standards a little more before I have to do it. Wow! God, this girl is brutal. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read, so I'll have to just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry if I'm not as good as everybody else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. I was kind of hoping for like a little image of them sitting in the classroom. Oh well, that was I just kind of wanted that, but I guess not. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, awkward. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might have been hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Yes, Monica, my girl. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be finishing planning tomorrow's, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, yes. I'm still into impressing Monica, apparently. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Can I just not walk home with her? Like, I know we're like on the same street, but I don't want her to think that I like her, okay? Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. God, y'all, stop this! Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Sam, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. No! I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. Stop this, girl. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, God, I finally get to answer. I mean, I don't want to walk home with her, so I'm saying Yuri. Burn! I know, Sayori as quiet is very weird. Walking home with Yuri, huh? I just said I would freaking walk home with her. No offense, girl, but we're having too much time together. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? No, Sam. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Aha! You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't even figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm feeling I'm left feeling awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? No, I don't want to be with Yuri, but oh God. Wait, we didn't even talk about writing another poem, but apparently we're writing one? All right, I gotta message my boyfriend again. Because I really need water. So I only have 2 hours, so I don't want to like waste my time getting water. All right. Monica still isn't here. God, oh my God, it's the same words again. Honestly, this is not that interesting. Like, I'm not huge on this gameplay. Like, I liked it the first time, but it's like the same thing every time, right? And like, obviously you can, I know if you know who you want to go for, right? You can make this more one way, but I want to go for Monica, so I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. All right, just spam. Should I just spam? Maybe I should. I'm not gonna think about it too much. I'm just gonna like do some, right? Let's just keep going. Breathe. Question. Insight. Venture. Ribbon. Bliss. Essence. Calm. Fun. Special. Pleasure. Flying. Destiny. Tear. Hair. Wonderful. Kitty. Heaven sent? Are you serious? Happiness. Okay, good. We're done. We did it. Ugh, man. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have had a lot of determination starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Ooh, that sounds like fun. You sounded a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean like you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. Yeah, that's not how you say my name at all. I don't get that. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Wow, that's incredibly funny. Wow, they just broke the fourth wall. That's really funny. I was like, obviously it made sense in Japanese. Haha. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Oh, God. She's pissed because I said I wanted to walk home with Yuri, y'all. Oh, Sayori's sitting at a desk. I'm laughing at this and it's not funny. In a desk of the room looking down at nothing, I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You could go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything all right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed and everyone's back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Here we go! Finally! Let's go talk to Monica! Mani is squid in Japanese. Oh, so Sayori asked Monica if there was fried squid. Natsuki. Yeah, I got you. Okay, that makes a little more sense now. I like that like obviously English speakers have zero idea what that means though, so they even like put a little quib in about it. That's great. Sam, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but she seems to be a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers around the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Oh my god. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Sam. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know that's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Sam. Me? Why on earth would she come? How on earth could you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than how it's always been. You're so funny, Sam. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to any conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up to the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? God, I forgot I wrote another poem. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. No, I don't want to do this again. Well, we're going with Monica first, y'all. We gotta pick the first girl that we want. I can't believe I have to read so much poetry for this. I mean, I get it. It's a literature club, right? I should have seen this coming into this game. But, y'all, I do not like poetry. Did not know I was going to be reading poetry for this game. It almost feels like a homework assignment, y'all. Like, everything else is fun. It's just this that I'm like, I don't like poetry. So I'm reading through them. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering the reading. I'm not giving it enough oomph. I'm not a poetry person. Hi, Sam. Have you thought about the what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing it in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me really happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that, although we kind of grew up as best friends. I haven't been seeing her as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot more time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did you say something? Well, Sam, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? God, Monica, no, girl! No, of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. All right, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her. What? So keep an eye on her. Monica? That was a really weird thing to say. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? No, never mind. It's because I said that thing about Yuri, y'all. Oh my god. Are you gonna kill her? Like, what's going on? This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. I don't want to read it. The lady who knows everything. Monica? An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. Somebody else said that in the last poem, thumb and forefinger. Whoever this writer is who wrote for this liked that, phrase. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which account to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Cool. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers to writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway. What? Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, dear God, here we go. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into, but if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. This girl's acting wonky, y'all. That was a weird thing to say. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Also, I really need water. I'm dying, so I am gonna have to take a break because my boyfriend's not responding to me, so... I'm sorry, it's gonna be 2 seconds, y'all. I promise you. So I will just put up my BRB text, but I'm not, it's gonna be 2 seconds. Where's my face? Okay, here it is. I will be right back, okay? Sorry about this. I apologize. Right, y'all, I promised I'd be quick, and I am back. Really sorry about that again. When a girl gets thirsty, a girl gets thirsty. What is that? What is this on my screen? I did not mean to make that time thing pop up. Whatever. All right, y'all. Whew, let's continue. Making waffles as a snack. Yummy. All right, let's continue. I'd like to just kind of read in order. I kind of am scared to read to Sayori. She's so depressed right now. Yuri. Well done, Sam. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Sam, come on, man. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess I'm doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Sam? Well, you know how I say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't really matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe that what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. What? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Oh, that's really sad. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Sorry. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here we go. Beach. I do love the beach. Let's see if I love the poem. Maybe I will. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey, rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I will abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Okay. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing. We wrote about something similar in such different ways, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Oh my god, Yuri. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Bye, girl. We moving on. It's Natsuki time. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Yeah, no, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's just kind of fun to hang out here. Even if I have to put up with you. Oh, that was rude. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Yeah, you should, Sam, you idiot. Hey, he called Sayori an idiot. I could call him an idiot. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. So I might mess up and say poem a few times. It's because that's how my mom says it. So I grew up saying it like that. I think it's a southern thing, I think. So if I screw up, that's why. But I'm doing my best to say poem. It's not very natural for me. I grew up saying poem, so I know it's really weird. I'll be your beach. They were both writing about beaches this time. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Shine get. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Again. That was cute. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Oh. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little bit more solemn. Well, jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. Oh my god. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Uh-oh. Yuri said it was her. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about the same topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. It's not like I care, I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Who's telling the truth? Alright, y'all, we're going to Miss Somber over here today. Somber Sayori. Let's see how she's doing. Oh god, we're not starting off strong here. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Sam. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything all right? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, all right. Hey, Sam, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems the way Yuri does. Oh my god. Or even Natsuki. Wow, but apparently I'm still writing them like hers. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with anyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to put up sometimes with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. That's just how this poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. No! So sometimes it's just easier to write about thinking about you, Sayori. No, Sam, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Okay. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. What are you talking about, girl? Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Sam. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Jesus Christ. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom humming to herself. Okay. Yeah, she's not fine at all. No, she is not. Sam, you left her hanging during the... I know, I totally said, I don't want you, girl. This is my fault, to be fair. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Oh, we're about to get... The guns are coming out, y'all. Here we go. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different here is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little while she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well today and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Ooh. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ugh, no! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh? Fail. The curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's... Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. Oh, that's me, sorry. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sam. The one who is truly useless. I mean, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. I gotta pick, y'all. You could always help me out as well. Here we go. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Oh my god. Sam may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How could it be hard to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for Sam to... Well, what are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's Sam to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he really hasn't gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Here we go. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah, Sam, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Here we go. Where is my girl? We are going with Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Sam was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Oh my god. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? This is going all over the place, y'all. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We wouldn't do as good of a job if you made us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, all of these people are so incredibly manipulative. Then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Sam to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference? Oh, come on. Okay, I'm picking Yuri. Out of all of them, it's like, it goes Monica, then Yuri. Even though they are all incredibly horrible. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. What? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Sam? Yes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said that I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Sam? God, come on! No! I want to be with you, girl! Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in on how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Sam picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with her words, trying to cheer up someone must be far from her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feels good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of this whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Oh god. I turn around. Sorry, I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. All right, then. We exchange phone numbers. She got my digits, y'all. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right? In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Sam. I think we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, me too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. These characters, right? Oh my god. Castform given his... I'm hoping those aren't your real digits, Castform. Castform, are those your real digits? Let's not give our real... I'm going to assume that's not. Oh, it's not. Okay, I was like, wait, did you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, but you did it. Give a number. Whose number is that, Castform? I'm actually really surprised Twitch lets you put numbers in like that. I'm really surprised it does. Anyway, I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Very nice, Sam. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. No, Sam! Bad Sam! Oh, I see. It was 1, 2, 3, and then you did 420, and you did 69. I got you. It's a meme number. I got you. So I'm very upset because I wanted to pick Monica, and the game didn't let me pick Monica again, which is very frustrating. I know it's like I'm sure it's on purpose, like I can't pick her on purpose, but I guess because I don't understand right now, it's pissing me off. Anyway, we have 10 minutes. I think this might be a good point to stop, because I have a feeling this is going to go all in. So I'm going to stop here. How many slots do I get? Oh, a ton. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep saving on different ones. I don't really know if it means anything. Yeah, I assume it's on purpose, Castform. Like the way, because it's happened multiple times, right? There's been so many times where it's like I try to pick her and it doesn't let me. Like, yeah, it's like I get it. It's like definitely a thing. Anyway. Text speed and everything seems okay. Oh, you could make the dialogue box bigger. Do you think I should? You guys can see that okay. I guess from where I'm looking, it is a little small, but again, just let me know in the comments or in chat if you think that we should increase the size of any text. Should I go, am I reading too fast? Am I reading too slow? Please let me know. It's kind of hard, right? It's kind of hard to like figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Because this is actually, I would argue this is the first game that I've ever played on stream or just recorded that's very, very heavily writing or audio based, where I'm speaking. It doesn't happen that often, so far it's really good though. I just think this is a good stopping point. I know it's a little early, but I don't know. I feel like it's a good stopping point. So, I'm gonna find somebody to raid into. It looks like False Swipe, my fellow Team Yeller, is on. I think we'll just go into them. Am I reading too slow? Castform, are you joking? Or I feel like I read really fast. You think I need to read faster? I think you're just trolling me right now. Because I don't know if I can read much faster, to be honest. I mean, I could try, but Guys, I'm already struggling with the water situation. And you want it bigger? Let's play with that real quick. Let me play with that. Where was that under? Oh, settings. We can just do settings. Let's make it bigger. Let's see what happens. Is that huge? I have no idea. Oh yeah, that does look better. Do you think that looks better? QG says, normally if a game doesn't let you pick a character, it's probably because they need them to be around later on, so having it so that you can't interact with them means that they'll be around later for the story. That is a good point. I actually kind of like this text size. Do you guys like this? Is this good? Should we go like all in? Oh, what did I just do? You can, oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize you could click the triangle button in case you want to take a screenshot. We'll have to remember that too. If I get a good one with Monica, 100%. All right. We probably already did. I just want to go all the way big and just see what it looks like. Oh, that's really big. I think that's too big. I don't know. I can't really decide. I don't know. Let's just do that. Sure, good enough. At least the text is a little bit bigger now, so for anybody who struggles to read things, which I totally do sometimes, very rarely. Luckily, I ain't that old yet, but no offense to anybody who has, you know, trouble reading things. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I guess let's take a second for anybody to answer the question of the day. I know Castform said probably this game, right? Castform, I think you said it earlier. I do want to play some more romance sim games, so after this one, I probably won't play this game again. Like, I'll probably just play it the one time, and then I'll get the trophies on my own time, most likely, and then I'll go to another game. But again, if you guys are a part of the Discord, or aren't a part of the Discord, !Discord to join the Discord so you can go in, go to the polls section, and vote on the next Same Anime Monday. I will put them up every Monday after the stream, so then you get a whole week to vote. You can only vote on one thing, please. If you vote on two, then you ain't getting a vote. That's how that works. I'll do Doki Doki again. I will do some, I've been putting some other ones in there. I put like Tales of Symphonia. I want to play that again before it's not even a remaster. It's not a remake. It's not a remaster. It's just a report. Another ported version will be coming out on the PS4, so I want to pick that up. So I'm putting that up, and then we'll probably do that one of the Same Anime Mondays. Like, I'm not even going to let anybody vote. I'm just doing it because it's one of my favorite Tales games, so we're definitely doing it when it comes out. But to play it in advance would be fun as well. So that's on there. Triangle Strategy's on there because it's a game I've been meaning to play. It's a Square Enix game. It's kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, which I love. That's on there. If you want to recommend anything, you can do that in the general chat, suggestions chat, whatever. You gotta be on Discord, though, to vote for this stuff. So I did think about opening up a Twitter poll at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. QG, especially for this type of game where you can drive characters away, or say in Digimon Survive where characters can die. Yeah, I know. I still kind of want to play that game, QG. I know we talked about it back when it came out. I was kind of waiting to see if it's gotten any cheaper. Has it? Yeah, do you know if it's gotten cheaper yet? Cause yeah, that's something I've never played a Digimon game, but I'd totally be down for playing one to like try it out. Especially because like that's super exciting to me when you can kill off characters. One game series I really loved was the Telltale games, if you guys remember those. They were very much like you could kill people off, you could side with this person. I loved those kind of games, especially because like back in the day I liked The Walking Dead show. I only watched like one season of it, but they had a lot of those Telltale Walking Dead games and they're very good. I would say I'll play them, but maybe we'll do an event based on one of them once upon a time someday. Maybe The Wolf Among Us. I love that game. That's my favorite Telltale game, but it's kind of sad. They don't make games anymore, so it's kind of a shame because they were really fun, stylized, unique, intense, making you cry, like all sorts of stuff. Loved them. I think it's still the same price. Let me check. Yeah, take your time, QG. Anyway, yeah. I think we're good for this today. Again, unfortunately, I am only doing these every Monday, so next Monday, be sure to vote for this on my Discord, and you'll see me pop up with Doki Doki again. And then, or vote for something else too if you want to. There will be lots of options. And then there's also news about this week. I am not streaming Thursday. I don't think I'm going to be streaming anymore, like any Thursdays, but we'll see how it goes. Instead, tomorrow we're going to be streaming Pokemon Coliseum. So we're going to get back into shiny hunting that because we only have a little chunk of the week left, and I really want to try to get that shiny by the end of the month. Even if we don't, I'm still going to be hunting this like every week, but it's only going to be like once a week. At least on stream. I'm probably going to do it off stream too, but anyway. Okay, it's still a 50. Yeah, I might wait for like 40. I think 40 is pretty good. I'll wait for 40, QG. So help me keep an eye on that, but I'll try my best to keep an eye on it too. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for a stream. Same time, like 6:30. Sorry, this one was so much later. I apologize. Tomorrow should be fine. I don't think I have any weird meeting times, but I'll find out, I guess. And then I am off the rest of this week, unfortunately. I have something to do with my sister in another state, so I gotta go out of town. But that's it from me. So let's go raid, shall we? Let's go see mature audiences for my friend False Swipe 54, just a warning. But we'll see you guys over there, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? It'll be great. It'll be great. Thank you guys. See you guys over there. Bye.